Here we're going to go over the 5 types of LS mass airflow sensors for your ride and the breakout harnesses and different connectors. That way you can see what sensors you can upgrade to in your build or which ones you need for a replacement. So the first sensor here, this is on your early LS1 Corvettes and Camaros. So this used a 3-pin connector, and this is what we would call a tube style sensor. It's in this tube here. You can see here, this is a bolt together design. This is what you would see in your 98 to 02 Camaros and your 97 to 2000 Corvettes. Also the GTO as well. This sensor here, also a tube style. This is on your LS truck, so like a 99 truck. This one here has a 5-pin. So all the trucks had the 5-pin connectors. This is the one where it uses a connector style. I call it the tongue style. So if you look, it's got the little piece sticking out, kind of like your tongue would be sticking out, versus these other connectors. As you can see, these don't stick out. So this is unique to this sensor itself. So these just kind of snap in there, but we have the pigtails and everything for those. Then next, kind of confusing here, this is another tube style connector. It morphed over into the cartridge style. So if you see these sensors here, this is like an LS3, so super common. On upgrades, like if you're upgrading a sensor, you'll see these. This is a card or cartridge style connector. So on this one here, this is what you found on the late modeled 07 trucks and the 2008s and even some of the early 2009. So this is very limited run, but this was a cartridge. So this cartridge here is inside of this tube. So this is kind of cartridge and kind of tube. It also used the same connector that these sensors used. So it can plug in, but remember all of these sensors, even if it has the right pins, pin outs are different. Then next we have the 2009 to 2015 truck and also the 2009 to 15 CTSV. So this sensor here just drops in and it has 2 bolts, and then you have the later model. This is an LS3 sensor, also on LS7. So you'll find these on the later Camaros and Corvettes, all the LS3 stuff. It's gonna have this cartridge style. This sensor here, if you're doing a swap, ideally you're gonna run this one. Most times it's just better to run this sensor. This is a better sensor to run. We have all the adapters where you can just plug this in. So even if you had the old 3-pin style where you had a separate intake air temp sensor, so you'd have a 2-pin here, then the 3-pin here, we have adapters too that you can just like plug them in, and then you could plug into a new sensor. The difference on that, on the 3-pin, is because you're missing the 2 wires for the intake air temp. So on these here as well, so on this early truck, the 99 truck, if you actually look down in here at the pins, you would see the 2 different colored pins. Those were actually for the intake air temp. So that one's pretty obvious to see where that went in there. And then on this cartridge style, I'll show you real quick on this. This one's kind of confusing for some of you guys, just because you'd see it only in one year mainly on the trucks. But this one has no bolts to hold this down, so it almost looks like this doesn't come out, other than you can see the seal in here. So I'll show you how to get this cartridge out. So this is what the cartridge looks like. And if you'll see here, there's actually a little release. So when you're pushing down on it, that's what releases it to slide out. I'm gonna take down in here in this slot with a little Allen wrench, and we're just gonna kind of push this release down. There it is. Just push the release. Now this cartridge slides out. So as you can see here, the no hold downs, it just seals in there, and you just pop this thing out of here. And then you can just push it back in. Until you hear it click. Now it's back locked inside there. So then if you guys are building a custom cold air intake and you have some aluminum intercooler piping you're gonna build an intake out of, we have the weld bungs. That way you could weld this 6061 aluminum piece to your tube. Then you can just move this in wherever you want. On this, you'll notice there's an arrow, and that's the flow. You want the arrow pointing towards the intake manifold. And then also your sensor as an alignment dowel, as you can see in here, that only goes one direction. So there's like a little nipple here, and that just kind of sits in, locks down in place, then you bolt your sensor onto this once it's welded in. Also on your LS3 sensor, we have the weld bung as well for that. So you can see on this one, it also has the arrow, so the arrow pointing towards the intake again. You just set that on there, weld it to your intake, and you bolt that down. People have a tube that they're moving the sensor, but they don't want to replace the tube, but they need to plug this hole if the sensor moved. Well, we we have these plugs as well. So if you need to move your sensor, you don't feel like welding that hole back in or making a whole new tube, you can just bolt this piece on. So we sell these as well. So if you want to upgrade any of your sensors, we have this handy chart here on the website. If you go to any of the parts here, any of the sensors, you'll see the chart as one of the pictures, and then it'll tell you which part number depending on which sensor you have and which wire harness you have. But we have all of the adapters to interchange all of these sensors. So like this one here would be to upgrade to the new LS3 sensor. You even have like breakout style connectors as well. So we have those like these. If you guys are running, let's just say you're putting a supercharger on your truck and you want to get the intake air temp from the supercharger and not from the sensor, we have these breakouts. That way you plug this into your harness, you get to keep this plugged into your mass airflow sensor, other than it just removes the 2 wires for the intake air temp. That way allow you to put an external sensor somewhere else in your tubing or in the supercharger. So these are super common. We have all those different styles as well. For more helpful tips and guides, visit our website, click the swap guides for more information on all of this, or if you still need help finding the right parts for your car, give us a phone call. We would love to help and max your swap with ICT Billet.